In this lecture we are going to understand arrays. So what is array? Array is a variable that can store multiple values. Here you can see in the picture as here are 5 blocks connected with each other, and here the size of the array is written as 5, and at the bottom there is indexes starting from 0. Whenever if we talk about arrays, it means it have indexes and it always starts from 0. And in this case we have an array starting from 0 and ending at 4. It means the array size is 5. So let's move to the next slide. This is the syntax to write array in JavaScript, or you can say Appscript. Here is the data type. In JavaScript we don't need to specify the data type, as JavaScript is a weakly typed language. So we write here to declare a variable as const, var and let, and whatever the name you want to be of your array, and equals to new keyword. It specifies that we're creating a new array, and then array, and in parentheses we describe the size of the array as in the previous slide. Here the size of the array is 5, and when we write 5 over here, the index number will be 0 to 4. And now the array we studied is one-dimensional array. So let's move to multi-dimensional arrays. So you can say multi-dimensional arrays or 2D array, two-dimensional array. So in programming you can write an array of arrays. Array of arrays means multiple arrays are going to be merged together and create a single array. Here in the picture there are 3 rows, which means 1 array, 2 array and 3 array, and both are enclosed in one array. 3 arrays in one array. So these arrays are known as multi-dimensional arrays. Here is the syntax. You can specify the type, or here in case of JavaScript or Appscript you can say const x name of the array, and then here when we are initializing 2D array we write 1 bracket, and this is what we use for one-dimensional array. And in this we need to specify 3 more arrays as we did over here, and we also did it over here, and this is for just for the clarification. 3 arrays means we need to specify 3 more rectangular braces, or you can say square bracket. So inside the array there are 3 more arrays, and we can put any data whatever you want, just like A, and you can say B, or here you can say D, and it can also be a number 8, and you can say undefined and null. This array is in the case of JavaScript, as JavaScript don't bound us to be in one data type, as we use here a character, a string, undefined, null, character, and then a number. So let's remove it from here, and this is how we initialize our arrays. Here x is a two-dimensional 2D array. In this example x, the array can hold 12 elements. 12 elements as there are 3 rows and 4 columns. 3 into 4 equals 12. So there are in the array there are going to be 12 elements. You can think of the array as a table. Here you can see a table. Although we are relating the arrays with the table, and it's not wrong to say that. Table with 3 rows and 4 columns, and each row has 4 columns. So where are we talking about arrays? So let me show you here in new window. Let's open Google Spreadsheet here, Google Sheets, and blank sheet. Here is the interface of the sheet. As if you see, this sheet is in the form of table. It means it's a multi-dimensional array. Here there are multiple rows and multiple columns, and if we consider this is the 5th row and column number 4. Let's const x equals to, you can say, let's declare something, 2,4. okay, it's quite big. Then let's move to the smaller one here, 3rd row and 2nd column. Let's const x equals to 1 array, and then you can say I'm going to make it an integer array, 1 2, then another row which is going to be 3 and 4, and then another row. First column is gonna be 5 and the second one is 6, and here we declared an array. And if you see here, if you see the reference is here, 2nd row and the 2nd column and 3rd row here. And what if we want to access this part? We named it as whole spreadsheet. Let's name it as sheet. Const sheet, and we want to access the 3rd row and 2nd column of the sheet, and here we are going to write 3 and 2. In this way we can access. This is gonna be wrong if we write declaration over here. We're accessing the 3rd row and 2nd column of the sheet. What if we want to access this cell? Sheet row number is 11 and column number is gonna be 4. Another access to cell number 11(4), and which is D11. We understand the basics of arrays, and while we are working with the spreadsheet, we need a good knowledge of 2-dimensional arrays, as the whole spreadsheet is in the form of array or 2-dimensional, multi-dimensional array. So although you are going to have a good knowledge of 2-dimensional arrays or array from the code lab, Appscript code lab, or from the course JavaScript beginners course by the Code Academy, you are going to learn it in the coming lectures. So this is the basic I want to tell you, and that's all for this lecture.